This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill on this Monday, Brent, and you hear from Willie Martinez. A lot of change in that room, and clearly he likes the makeup of what is a more athletic secondary.
Yeah, and I think that's what we've talked about. The whole time is they're going to be more athletic. They are more athletic. They're just inexperienced, and now you're trying to catch up with that experience. It was interesting in talking to about Jamal McCoy.
Yeah,
just that he's so young at that position because he was an offensive player out of high school. He's still learning. Had a great freshman year just naturally, but there's obviously a big ceiling for him. And I think Willie Martinez feels like there's a big ceiling for the secondary in general.
Yeah, I mean, Jamal McCoy is an interesting, story just because he did play wide receiver all the way up through when he arrived at Oregon State, and then they just kind of said, "What do you think?" And he was open to it because he had played just enough secondary in high school in some reserve roles when they were really thin, and made just enough plays to where he felt like, hey, this is a real opportunity.
Well, and an opportunity to get on the field faster, and that's what everybody's looking for. And that's what you're trying to figure out right now with this secondary is who gets on the field. And how much does Boot Carter push at the nickel position? How much does Christian Kinder push? And you heard Willie Martinez talk about Christian Kinder. Just like to see him be more consistent. But clearly he's a much better player than he was a year ago. Likes the growth that he has made over the last year.
Jalen McMurray got a lot of praise from Willie Martinez today, saying, he knows what play's about to be run. He's kind of got one of those memories. Is someone who's very smart and has improved every day. You see it show up every day. Maybe he doesn't flash as much as everybody else, but he's constantly getting better. The young man from Temple, obviously, is someone a lot of people probably forgot about heading into spring practice.
Well, and remember this, too. We all talk about finding the top two, right? You got to find your two corners. They played 4 corners last year. Even without injury. They wanted to rotate. I think they definitely want to go 3 to 4 corners this year. And when you talk about Murray stepping in there in addition to Gibson and McCoy, I think they feel like they're pretty good with those 3 guys there right now. The question is, does a 4th come on? But I think they like those 3, including Ricky Gibson, who Willie Martinez noted his confidence and some growing leadership skills today as well.
I'll tell you, one of the best stories on the football team for me is Andre Turrentine, because I think a lot of people kind of left him for, just kind of just forgot about him, so to speak. He had that really nice bowl game. It was really impressive, and honestly, he's carrying himself as the guy in the back end, more so than maybe I'm the guy. There's no doubt in his mind.
Yeah, and I think it's all about when does the light switch for you, right? When you flip the switch. And I think for him to flip that switch, he needed an opportunity. And I think once the opportunity presented itself, he has made a couple plays, gained some confidence, and now doesn't want to let go of that opportunity. And you tell everybody all the time, prepare like you're the starter, prepare like you're the starter. That's hard to do when you're not playing.
When you're not the starter.
When you get to play, then obviously you get yourself in a position of some confidence, and I think that's where Andre Turrentine is right now.
He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. Exterior Home Solutions 2-minute drill. Obviously, the breaking news on this Monday, Kelly Harper out as Tennessee's basketball coach on the ladies' side. The national search for Danny White and everything has begun. We'll talk about that and so much more in the chat. Of course, we'll have continued coverage as Tennessee's basketball season wrapped up over the weekend. Robin Grant will continue to look ahead, project ahead as to who will be here, who could be here, and who might not be here next year. He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price.